Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video, and today I've got some amazing news regarding the story on Fortnite Battle Royale. Now today I was actually going to talk a little bit about Nintendo Switch and stuff, but I've completely changed my mind and decided, it's time to discover some more inside information with the story. Well, if you haven't already realized, guys, we've got this new screenshot on all of the TVs around the Fortnite map. This is on all of the versions of Fortnite currently, and you can see this wherever you go, to whatever TV you go to, and this signal will be on it. So you're probably wondering, what exactly is this thing on the TV? Many of you have probably been popping by on my channel thinking, Pat, where's the upload? Well, this is the one for you guys, because this is going to describe everything, and everything this TV is going to tell us to do with the upcoming weeks of Fortnite Season 5 and following on from the story. So continuing on with the story, that signal on that TV was actually the same design as what we see in Omega's base right here. It's exactly the same picture as Omega's base. So when we go inside Omega's base, we see something pretty weird. We see this, kind of like a more like a holographic image of a rocket ship or something else inside of here. It looks very similar to the rocket, but who knows, it looks like a missile as well. To me, I think it is the rocket personally, but we don't exactly know. As you guys know, the week 8 blockbuster, or the one that you get from completing the secret battle star, you actually unlock this that you can see on screen right now, and this shows that the visitor is actually planning an attack on Fortnite by the looks of it with this missile. Hence this missile leading to changes for Season 5 of Fortnite Battle Royale. Who knows where it could go to, but definitely we could see something big happening within the map. So one thing I want to check out is, if this is a signal here in this base, who exactly is launching this and what exactly is it doing? Well, something a little secret for you guys is the OMEN'S skin. Now this skin itself isn't actually in the game yet, and it was released a few days ago, or announced a few days ago, should I say. It hasn't been fully released yet, but it has been announced. Now the skin itself, I have covered it on my channel, and it is pretty interesting. The actual skin itself on the picture that you can see on screen right now, it's actually hidden just by the rocket on the right in kind of like a blurry image. This means that the Omen himself could have something big to do with the story, and we could talk about him for a while, but if you look closely on the Omen's chest in this screenshot right now, look at the logo. You see that logo right there? Remember that, because look at this logo right now on screen right now. I'll flash back for you guys in a sec, but here you go. Here is the logo inside the base. So that logo is inside this huge base with the rocket in, and also the Omen has that on his t-shirt or on his armor, or whatever you want to call it. It also is on his cape as well, as you can see, and it looks like his bat bling item looks to me like some sort of teleporting device, some sort of device that travels around pretty quick, or some sort of weapon. To me, we're going to go with the teleport device right now, because that's where I want to focus on. Now, the Omen himself is going to be coming into the game very soon, and we'll talk about that in a moment, but what exactly could he be doing with the story? Now, there's a bunch of different theories out there about the Omen, and talking different stuff, and like talking about what exactly he's doing in the map. Now, the one that I really want to focus on is the idea of him actually being a time travel. Well, when I say that, I mean like a time traveler, someone like Doctor Who or someone like that, who can travel from place to place from the future, and he can predict stuff that's happened in the past and the future. Obviously, he can't predict the past because it's already happened, but he can change the past and also predict the future. And maybe Omen himself knows exactly what is going on in Fortnite. Maybe he even sent the meteors down, so what he's done is planned for the future and built this rocket to escape, maybe with the actual visitor himself. They escape from the map and they go somewhere else. However, what else Omen could be planning is he may not even be a time traveler. He could be the real enemy within Fortnite Battle Royale. This is his lair. We all thought this was actually Omega's lair, obviously, because we saw the screenshot where Omega stood there with his army, but now we've started to realize there's something else in this base going on. Now, we don't know exactly if Omen's a bad guy or a good guy, but from his skin and the way he looks, personally, I would judge him being a bad guy, but we can't always judge people without actually having any facts behind it, so we don't exactly know. But let's go with the idea of him being a bad guy right now, and I personally think this rocket is definitely going to hit somewhere on the map and change the gameplay and change the style. Now, there were rumors that it was going to hit Moisty Maya, and I actually did a poll on my channel to see where you guys think it would hit if it was going to hit somewhere, and all of you guys said Moisty Maya. So potentially, if this is the case, towards the end of Season 4, starting Season 5, we could see the Omen and the Visitor working together to send this rocket up into the sky and explode somewhere. Now, there's something interesting I'd like to talk about the Omen as well, talking about the release of the actual skin and the potential of the Omen skin becoming the only skin or not the only skin, but one of the only skins to actually appear in the store for a one-time purchase. Now, why am I saying that? You're probably wondering, all these rare skins recently, a lot of the skins are getting added into the store and then re-added, and people are like, oh, they haven't got that rarity. Well, personally, I have a feeling that the Omen skin could be a permanent rare skin. Why am I saying this? Well, we've actually seen a countdown on the Switch servers. As you can see on screen right now, this countdown screen has been leaked from the Switch servers, and it shows 3 days, 22 hours, 36 minutes, and 59 seconds, and it is counting down to something. So 4 days from now, which takes us bang on till Thursday, so you guys know that on Thursday morning, we're going to see something big happening within the game, within that update. So maybe we could see huge map changes, or maybe an announcement, or maybe the appearance of Omen into the store and him actually becoming limited edition with a one-time purchase. Now, Fortnite will never ever announce if the skin is a one-time purchase or not. We don't exactly know. But if Fortnite do announce something like that, well, they won't announce it like fully, but they might put it in secretly in the game, and that's what leads me to think that the Omen skin itself could become a one-time purchase. Everyone expected Raven to be a one-time purchase, and most of us were kind of a bit confused that it wasn't, but maybe in general, the Omen skin could be a one-time purchase. Now, inside of here is where I am right now, and this is actually slightly different logo to the other base. This looks a lot like the superheroes, and it has like this huge like kind of projector thing here, which was used in the movie, obviously, that the director wrote. So this story I'm carrying on with today is talking a little bit about Omen himself and how he could be the leader of the bad guys within Fortnite, the enemies, whatever you want to call them. Omen could be it. Now, we all remember the little base in Wailing Woods. Well, this could come into use if that rocket does get sent up into sky, because if that rocket goes sky high and explodes on the map, people are going to want to be hiding and retreating. So maybe this bunker is where we'll see all of the Fortnite characters currently in the game, the actors for the heroes and the villains, actually retreating into there as Omen sends his rocket up into the sky, and boom, it could come down. An easy way Fortnite could do this over the next few weeks, they could have the rocket in the sky, like up in the distance, up going up, and they could also have it out of Omega's base, and we'd be able to see it throughout the weeks. And then as soon as season 5 comes, we see the rocket hit, and boom, some other stuff starts going on within the map. There's so many upcoming theories that we can like predict with this. We've got the Mirror of Lies as well. We see this on here, and a lot of people think this is something to do with the entire lies of the recent like story, or should I say, when I say story, I mean like the story written by the director for the film. So the Mirror of Lies, everything has been covered up leading to this Omen event, or maybe Omen himself has planned everything in the game and caused it to end like this. Now, a lot of people have predicted other things as well. There's been so many different predictions I've seen all around over my comments and stuff that I really do like the idea of. People have been saying that Loot Lake itself, pirates are going to come, they're going to make this actually fill up with water. That's an entire new video which I want to cover for you guys on the story, because it's something big. We've seen Dusty actually filling up, but obviously Dusty's going to have to turn into something else. It's not just going to stay like this forever. I personally think this is going to get repaired and something else is going to happen to Dusty, and that is an entire new video for you guys, which will be coming on my channel very, very soon this week. Now, obviously, I always like to cover the latest information for you guys, and this story currently is getting bigger and bigger every single second, so I've got to try and cover you guys and keep you up to date with everything I know related to the story. I try to bring related information to the story and not too many theories. I kind of just like to bring the best theories that are most likely to become real. So we can definitely see the actual visitor himself working together with Omen to plan this rocket attack or escape. We don't exactly know, and that is what we're going to see in the upcoming weeks of Fortnite leading up to season 5. Who knows exactly how they're going to put it into the game and how they're going to picture it, because the actual movie itself has all been cancelled, but potentially we could see that bunker in Wailing Woods coming into use if this rocket is an explosion and it does get sent up into the sky. Would be pretty interesting, and they could make it like the meteor again. They could have something in the sky and actually remove the rocket from here like I was saying before. But yeah, something like that would work really cool. I definitely think if Fortnite did that, a lot of people would be interested in the game and more people would start to play it again. Again, a lot of people are playing Fortnite, and I do say it like no one's playing it. I'm completely wrong. So many people are playing Fortnite Battle Royale. It's kind of ridiculous if you think about it that no one's actually playing the game. There's absolutely tons, so don't think I'm trying to say that. I think tons of people are playing it, but obviously it's dying off a little bit towards the end of season 4. Season 5 hype appears, boom, again, a huge audience coming to the game. I think that's the sort of thing we can expect from Fortnite themselves, and we can expect something like that when they actually release this new Omen skin and the story carries on. With the meteorite, that was something that really got a lot of hype in the press. I saw so many press companies covering the meteorite. I was actually one of the first channels to actually come up with the theory and actually post it out there. I remember when I found out the theory, which was a very long time ago, I was talking to it with my friends and they were like, you know what, Pat, you are crazy. That is never going to happen. And I didn't really make a story video on it because I haven't really been covering story videos. I only recently started doing that. And then obviously the meteorite did hit and my friends were like, oh, fair enough, Pat, you were one of the first to know this and you got it right. So bringing that theory to you guys was a little video I did. I did bring it a few days late after I knew, because I didn't really believe it myself, but obviously we got a huge meteorite impact and it was on a perfect location as well, because this was a very dead space. There are a lot of other dead spaces on the map that could see a different change with impact and stuff. I know a lot of places that are dead. Personally, like you got the lands here between Anarchy Acres, which is pretty dead. You got another dead zone kind of just around Salty. There's a lot of dead zones on the map, and I think this meteorite did kind of clear that. Again, another dead zone here in this forest here. There's a few dead zones where people just don't really go. Moisty itself isn't exactly dead. I definitely think if a rocket does hit Moisty, it needs to hit like the prison side over here where not many people go, where I'm flying over now. So say if the rocket hit Moisty, it could start here and then change up to maybe about where I'm stopping now, so the rocket could stop here. So that's the amount of damage it would do to Moisty, leaving still the main set on Moisty a good location. But then again, Moisty Mire has been changed into a set, so definitely a hit with a rocket could switch that up and make the game a lot more interesting around Moisty Mire. I definitely think that's what needs to be done, but we'll have to see what's going on. Again, this side of Moisty as well, the back end of it, not really much use. A lot of the back ends on the map don't have really much use, apart from Lucky Landing and really like Junk Junction or Haunted Hills, Snobby Shores, Flush Factory. They're like the main zones that have big, like not big action, but main landing zones that are on the back end of the map, on the edge of the map, whereas there's a lot of dead zones. For example, this here, dead zone. So many dead zones around, you can fly around and talk about it. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to comment down below what your theory is that Omen's going to do. I can't wait to find out what you guys think. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, stick around for daily Fortnite content. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.